one thing that's been bugging me since I got this camper, and I don't know why it's taking me this long to do it. So originally this regulator here, this whole assembly was on the other side. And I found it a pain in the butt, so I flipped it around. But another thing that is a real pain in the butt is I have to move these in a little bit or else the door hits and it won't close. But when I go to change this tank, and if you've watched my videos, you know by now that I'll run this tank, and right now it's right there. I can just tell because I left this in the sun and I can feel the warmth and then I feel cold. I'll run this tank until it's empty. Then I will physically switch. Now this has the automatic switch over, but I never use it, mainly because I don't want to find out I got 2 empty tanks in the middle of the night when it's freezing out and now I got no propane. Yes, I do have the spare down there that I can get up and change, but I'd rather just leave this one as my backup. But the problem is when I go to loosen this up like this, go to take the tanks out, well, the problem is by the time I loosen it up to get this off to unlock, this thing is basically off. Like it's off, right? And then I've got to push up on the rod and then try to start this up again and stuff like that. I don't know why. I don't know who does this, whether it's from the factory or the dealership. But I mean, there's lots of room. Obviously, here's the top of the tanks. Why would they make this rod? And I mean, I even loosened this up, so it's just barely in the nut there. Why wouldn't they make this another inch taller? That way I can bring this up and then mess with this clamp and not have this thing come off all the time. So I went into Quartzsite and picked up a 1/2 inch piece of all thread. Some people call it ready rod and some people call it all thread, whatever you want to do. So as you can see, this is more than enough length. I'm going to take this one off. And I don't need a whole lot, but I'm going to measure this one, and then I'm going to cut this one 1 inch taller than what that one is. Then I'm guaranteed to be able to do it, and it won't be an issue. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to take that off, cut it off, and I brought an extra nut because for some reason they put, and it looks like Teflon tape that you would put for plumbing or gas fitting. They wrap Teflon tape here. Why? No idea. Why wouldn't you put a nut there? I honestly don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to show you doing it. I mean, anybody can. All I'm going to do is disassemble all this, take this rod off, measure 1 inch, 1.25 inches, cut it off, and put it all back together and be done with it. I've been meaning to do this since I've had this thing. This is a 22, and I'm just getting at it now. Anyways. Just thought I'd tell you guys. So anyways, guys, I'll just show you when I'm done. But like I said, I'm not going to bore you with this because I feel sometimes when I do these videos that I realize that some of the stuff I'm doing, like, people are not interested in. And I understand that. But at the same time I got to do what I need to do in a day. And if that happens to be changing that, well, that's my video or part of my video, right? I hope you guys understand. I can't be going in the mountains every single day or whatever. Some people do that for their videos and that's all you see, and that's fine. I'm kind of doing it in the life of JJ on the road. And some days are spectacular and other days it's like me fixing a generator or me helping some guy on his van or something. So I hope you guys understand that. I hope you guys don't mind. All right, when I'm done doing this little job here, I'll show you what it is. All right, guys, got this done. You can see now the all thread has gone quite a bit. What else I did is I actually flipped this bracket here. So that bracket was flipped around the other way around, this bracket here that the regulator is screwed to. And what I found is this was down here, and when the hoses came off the automatic switching here, it was sitting on top of the tank and at quite a bad angle. So I flipped it and then lowered it down, and now the hoses come straight off and not, sorry, I gotta keep pointing on here. The hoses come straight off and they're not being forced by the tank. This just clears, and it just clears the door, for instance. Once I go inside, there's another inch higher than that door, so it's not like this is gonna ever touch. And then now I can actually unscrew this to take the tank off. and lift this up like that and slide the tank off without having to take this off and then try to feed it back on again. So tighten her back down again. Nice and tight. And there you go. So yeah, that took me like, honestly, it took me like 20 minutes. The longest part was actually flipping the sprocket around. But other than that, now these hoses are not being forced to bend up, because this was sitting down here. And that at the same time got the main hose coming off the bottom here. So it's up off the rails. Sorry guys, I had to do that when I clipped that. So yeah, so no, that's going to be a lot better. There we go. Now I don't have to fight with that stupid thing, because like I said before, usually I spin that thing off, and just when I'm ready to lift the tank out, it pulls off the rod. Then I got to put it on and then try to start it again. So that was it. That was just another job I've been putting off for the last, I don't know, 3 years. All right guys, so I decided that well, obviously I told you I need some water. Parker is north on 95, about a 40-minute drive from here. So prices in Quartzsite here are just absolutely ridiculous, like $8 for a dozen eggs. So I'm gonna make a trip up to Parker. I need to pick up some decent bone broth and stuff like that to end my fast. So disconnected everything, put the side-by-side in the trailer, locked her all up, put my lock on the front of the trailer, and yeah. she's pretty dusty. She's been sitting for 3 weeks. Anyways, let's make our way up to Parker. Well, I should say I lost, but I misplaced the camera that normally sits on my mirror on my truck. I use it for the side-by-side. That's the one that's mounted on the roof. I know it's here somewhere. It is probably on the side-by-side somewhere, but I put it in the trailer now, and to go search it inside that side-by-side when it's in the trailer is not a fun thing. So I'll wait till I pull it back out. I'm sure it's there somewhere. It's definitely not as easy. It's definitely not as easy as a side-by-side straddling these rocks, especially with the girl with the big hips. I have no choice but sometimes to just drive over a rock, because like I said, there's just no way for me to actually to be able to get her in the middle. Well, picked up a couple things. All right guys, back at Quartzsite. Filled up a propane tank and filled up my water, 17 bucks. Very, very reasonable. Well watered, and they got the big filters on the outside too, so that was good. So I screwed up a little bit. Well, I tend to do that quite a bit. So I went to Safeway, $500 worth of food, and then I went over to Walmart and spent another 150 bucks at Walmart. I know. Anyways, so I didn't eat for 3 weeks, and I just spent it all in a couple hours. But I got enough food here to last a while anyways. It got to a point where it's just like, you know what? Don't get me wrong, Safeway is not cheap either. Like, by no means is Safeway cheap, but they got good stuff, a lot of selection and stuff like that. So these stores here, and I understand, like during the summertime, there's like peanuts for people here, so they can't have all this inventory, and then all of a sudden 1 million people show up and everything's dead. And at the same time, don't get me wrong, it's not like Parker's all that far away, like 40 minutes. So it's not like it's that far away. I missed my street by 1. So I was on North 95, and if you go, and so is a pit stop. So I came out of the pit stop, and I was going to turn left to come this way, and I missed the street, so I had to come down this one, but we're almost there. It sure is nice and handy taking this thing, or taking my side-by-side in to get, you know, water and other supplies if I have to fill up my propane tank, than taking this big girl. Because I mean, these even their streets here in Quartzsite are not very nice streets. So it sure is nice to park it and then take the side-by-side. which has worked out really, really well so far. So I got a full tank of water, and we should be good. Well, there's a big surprise. I don't know what happened to the audio. So this is the day of me coming back from Parker, and I'm just showing you just the stuff that doesn't go in the freezer. Everything else is put away. But that's the bone broth I'm going to use, guys. It's called Kettle and Fire. They only use grass-fed cattle, and they're really highly recommended. They're not cheap, so anybody that uses on the daily basis must have some money, because they were $18 a piece. So it's not something that not the 2 for $5 ones you get. So, but I definitely wanted to break my fast with something of high quality. So what I'm doing here, so this is day 22. So I did 21 days of fasting, 3 weeks, and then this is the 22nd day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically boil a coffee cup full of the bone broth, and then I'm going to wait about 2 hours and then have another one. So there was approximately just over 3 coffee cupfuls of bone broth. And at the end of this, so it was about 2 hours after my first cup of bone broth, I had a handful of hamburger. So I picked up a 1 pound container of the grass-fed hamburger, and broke it into 2 and ate half of it, and then 2 hours later ate the other half. And that's how I broke my fast, in case anybody was wondering how I did that. And that's half the package right there. So after cooking, it's not like you get a whole lot of hamburger there. And after that, I waited about 2-3 hours after that, and I think it was about 6:30 or 7 o'clock at night when I had the last little bit of hamburger. And that was it. That was on my 22nd day. So 21 days of fasting, and then broke my fast on the 22nd day. No issues. And yeah, and that's about it. Like I said before, I have no idea what I did with the audio. This is what I'm hauling it with, because I don't want to bring my camper in.
Right?
I don't want to scratch my girl.
Pine.
You're out of pine?
Yes, I have
Okay.
juniper and
All right, guys, it's going to be a fun day. I'm going to go pick up Marcus. We've been trying to do this for the last 3 or 4 days, and because I'm doing stuff or he was doing stuff, we never got a chance to head up in the mountains. So we're gonna head up in the mountains in this thing. Obviously by now you know I broke my fast. Sorry about the audio, I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Well, I know I screwed up, that's exactly it. So I'm gonna head over to Marcus right now. Where we're gonna go, don't know. I'm gonna probably head up to the spot where I was last time, but I want to go to the top of the mountain. I want to go to where the communication towers are, and we'll go up there and see what's going on. Now that there's a vehicle going by, I'll wait for a couple minutes for the dust to go down, although he's not making too much dust. All right, let's go pick up Marcus.
Damn, I didn't want to unload half my damn camping gear to go off road.
Man, oh man, that is beautiful. Somebody got their flag ripped. Oh yeah, there's the flag right there.
Oh, this is so badass, JJ. Oh, man. I was just watching up where they were getting narrow. You'd have a problem, JJ.
Oh, I would not. I don't want anything more narrow than this. Fuck, I hope we don't meet somebody coming this way.
Oh, yeah, it'd be a bad thing, JJ. We need to all be doing a lot of backing.
Somebody lost their Canadian flag.
That's what I was gonna say. That looks Canadian. Yeah, they're still on it.
Look how cool this is.
Pretty badass, dude.
Oh, archaeological site.
Sure.
I'm thinking there's got to be something cool up here for them to block that off like that. It says enjoy your visit. Blah blah blah.
Enjoy your visit.
That could be more fuels than anything else.
That's what I'm looking at.
Look at the adit right there. You can see what somebody dug in. I am fucking thinking about going for a walk down to that fucking adit right there to see how far it goes in.
Oh, you want to go inside? Oh, yeah?
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, GG, my monkey ass is taking beer down there, and I'm going to stay on the outside while you take yourself inside.
100 feet underwater, I'm okay. 100 feet in the air, not 100 feet down a mine shaft? Well, you done lost your mind, sir.
Just what I figured.
Blocked off?
It goes in 20 feet and that's it. Nothing too exciting, but still cool.
Goes about 40 feet.
Ah.
Oh, well, no, GG, no.
No?
No, it curves. Oh, GG, that's
Okay.
a lot of mountain above you. Please be careful, GG. Lucky you're a mile.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, that doesn't go any more there. So this goes in about, on this curve here, it only goes in, ouch, about 30 feet. Fuck, guys, can you make this a little deeper? Fuck, I gotta be on my hands and knees. But I get, what? Yeah. Yeah, and that's always cool when you see the dump. All the cans, they just threw the cans behind.
JJ, you gonna be able to turn around if they're done behind you, right? I would say, shit, maybe I better get out and make sure you don't fall off into another.
No.
They don't have none of these marked at all.
No.
Man, that's a no-no, JJ. I'd be willing to bet they tell you right now. That's not supposed to be that way. Mighty damn dangerous, JJ.
Well, I'm glad I stopped. Oh, there was a
One right there, yep. All the tailings.
fuck. I can't believe how many there is. Fuck, that's the one we just drove by. You never even saw it. Right there. That's a scary one, because that fucking goes down there a solid 40, 50 feet. Like, you'd probably die if you fell in that fucking
Oh,
thing.
hell yeah. I guarantee you, I don't think you can climb it out anytime soon. Someone like me, that'd be a death certificate. Lock, stock, and barrel. Oh, shit, look at the holes in that. Good job, buddy. Badass, JJ.
Look how green that is.
I know. Oh, that's looking cool. Oh, man, I think that's it. We should do something. That's it? That's all water from it. That's happened. Yeah. That road there, JJ, was the road that we seen that truck. Oh, no, it was this one, wasn't it? That we first seen that truck on? When he was trying to back up. Was it this one or that one?
No, I think it's this one.
Here's a bunch of pallets?
No, it's a building. A building that fell over. That's a wall.
Boy, JJ, watch you don't get no nails.
No.
That looks like a frame to a truck.
And there's a fucking hole there.
Something down there too.
There was a bit of an operation right here.
At one point in time.
Of course you have been, Jage.
Oh,
Why wouldn't
damn
you be?
it, Bobby.
Why wouldn't you be?
I hate when that happens. Good. JJ, I'm gonna drink another beer then. Oh, god damn, JJ. gotta go back to where you were wanting to go.
the antennas are that
Right.
way, which is number 10 highway.
Right. Yeah, can you get over or under I-10 from this side? From this far out? So we gotta cross it.
Well, no, we did cross it on the way here, remember? I went down to where the gas station was and went right, went over
Yeah,
the
but you wouldn't go to those towers, you have to cross.
No, it's on this side.
Oh, that's on this side. Oh, I think that far away?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh, it looks like you're going to do it in the creek bottom.
How about that for a view, guys? So right about there, that's quartzite way in the distance over there. Gold nugget mine right there. So we're on top of a hill right now for Communication Hill. You can see all the towers and everything, and they allow you to drive all the way up here. You do not come up this thing without four-wheel drive, I'll tell you that right now. Unbelievable. What a view. This thing does not look all that old. So that's number 10 highway down there. Wow. Wow, 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 what a view. But even for a full-size truck to actually make this curve. All right, guys, another good day out there. I cannot believe how many shafts that one area we were in. Like, I mean, there was like every 20 feet there was a hole. Nothing was guarded. Some of them you could see the bottom. They would have been like 10, 15 feet. One, you couldn't see the bottom. It didn't look all that old. I threw a rock and it took about 5 seconds for it to hit bottom. So that's, to me, pretty damn deep. So I didn't obviously have my fishing rod with me with the camera on the end of it, but I definitely want to go back out in that area and take a look. And the view from the top of that cell tower hill, wow, mountain, I guess you'd call it. What a view. Don't know if you'd want to stay up there too long with all those dishes up there, but obviously maintenance guys go up there and they spend an entire day up there, so 15 minutes up there is not going to be a big deal. Just don't stand in front of one of those things. Come down and you might forget your name. But yeah, so supposedly within the next couple days, Marcus's PCM will be coming in, shipped from this company, so hopefully within the next 3-4 days we can get his van going again. He's been without wheels for a while. He's got his e-bike, but at the same time, obviously, he wants to get his van running. Other than that, that's about it for this one, guys. What else do we got here for you? No, that's about it. So, anyways, guys, that's it for this one. As always, be good, be kind, be careful. We'll see you guys down the road. Bye-bye.
I think it's time for me to go burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way.